on, folks? Welcome to Variety and Errors. Let's just jump right into a bill searching video with some pocket money. Starting right off, we have a really nice Trinary $5 note from the 2013 series. Other than that, this thing is really beat up, but I do like the serial number overall. If we covered up kind of the end here, just to give you an example, I mean, some of you will be like, oh, that's a goofy example, but just to show you, if you aren't aware of what I'm talking about when I say a radar serial number, look at this pattern of the first 6 digits, how you can read it forwards to backwards, backwards to forwards. If that was repeated throughout the rest of this serial number, we'd have a very collectible note that quite a few people would pay a couple bucks over face value to get. I love trinary notes. They are more collectible than valuable. So in this case, I'm just going to hold on to this one more to just, add to my little trinary stack in my bill collection. But I will be real, if it was, a 20, 50, or $100 bill, I most likely would just put it right back in the old wallet and keep it for spending. Series 2013 $1 note, little bit of over-inking on the third digit there. Now that's really, really common in the 2013 series. I won't hit on that too much since I talk about it in my other videos. I don't see anything else. Few digits away from a broken ladder. Little bit of a shift here. When you see a shift in the seal, the Department of the Treasury seal here on the right of a $1 note, you'll notice that coincides with the serial number. They're printed during the second phase of printing for U.S. currency on our paper, so to speak, which is actually cotton and linen. But you'll usually see that happen in both. So this shift to the left here is seen in the serial number. Now with shifts, it's not really going to be majorly collectible unless it's obscuring a portion of the bill. One cool thing on the reverse of this note is you see these little grab marks here. I have a lot of people ask me about that. Those are from a counting machine at the bank. They has little teeth, grabs it, revolves it over in a rotary style while counting the bills, and it'll leave that mark, especially when the bills are first printed. Oh man, nice star note. Now I would have liked to swap out a couple digits to get a broken ladder, but I love me some star notes. Series 2013 also. One good thing about this one as well is it does not have that over ink in either serial number, which is really uncommon, so to speak. But anyway, a little bit of shift here in the seal. You can see it's sitting just a tad low, but it's well within range for what's acceptable. Star notes are replacement notes, so something happened to the original note in the production process that was replaced by this note, and they drop the end of the serial number and add a star to show that it is not the original note. A little bit of wet ink transfer here from a note that sat below this one. It looks almost like a thumbprint. But I'm going to hold on to that. I like me some star notes. Good repetition of 6s and 4s. Another 2013 series. That and 2017 are going to be the most common, of course, in our bill searches, because those are the most common that are grabbed from change around the states or on military installations. So if you're abroad and you have access to a military base, I know when I was visiting Germany where my dad was stationed around Stuttgart, you could go on base and, of course, American currency is used there, and it would be a good way for you to come across American notes if that's something you like and you live abroad from the U.S. I know during those times I really enjoyed picking up euros and Deutschmarks and stuff like that whenever I had the opportunity to come across other currencies. Nothing there on this 2017 note. A little bit beat up. Got some schmudgel on the back there, some boogers or something. Who knows? 2013. This has been wet. You can tell from the discoloration. At first glance, I'm like, yes, I have a fold-over error. If you're not familiar with the fold-over error, it is exactly what it sounds like. It means that the bill got crimped or folded during the printing process, but in this case, it's just actually folded. But in a fold-over error, it would sit almost like that, which in another way to call it would be a gutter fold. A fold-over is more so like a corner. But a gutter fold error is when it actually gets crimped up like that, sort of, but it would actually print into the bill. So very interesting. Check out my video from a while back in which I'm updating it and will re-release the video that talks about fancy serial numbers to keep an eye out for. 69 doll hairs at some point for somebody. A lot of wet ink transfer on this bill. You can see where the word 1 from the reverse of the note that sat atop this one really got transferred over. Good repetition of 7474. I would have liked to see that across the whole serial number. But nothing really super collectible there. $10 note, Series 2013. Series date's going to be on the bottom left there. And overall decent condition despite being a little wrinkled and folded up and stuff. But still a good old $10 bill. Definitely going to buy me some lunch and a nice coffee while I'm out this afternoon. 2013 note, been wet also, you can tell from the wrinkling on the bill. Now these smear marks that are from the different plate annotations, the number 10 in this case, on the bill, district numbers, stuff like that that are across this bill, those are from the bill being wet. So if you're thinking, man, that's an ink smear, Kyle, you should hold on to that, it's worth a ton of money, unfortunately not. You can tell, especially if you're holding the bill, that it has been moist or damp. In this case, it's been actually full-on wet. And that's what that kind of rubbed ink effect happens from. I know I don't even know if I said that correct. You get it. Sometimes I can't talk too good. Anyway, on to the next one. Series 2013 note. Nice, bright serial numbers, also due to that multi-phase printing process. And we talked about that in another video as far as why do bills wear the way they do. Nothing there. Getting down there, let's just look at these last two fellas, these two Washingtons at the same time. No date notes, no birthday notes, unfortunately, in this bill search, but some really cool bills. I don't see anything on these two fellas. Series 2013 on both of them. Nothing in the serial number. No shifts, no print errors. Let's look at the back. I don't see anything jumping out at me on either one of these bills. A little bit of damage here, a little bit of wet ink transfer, but not dramatic enough for me to jump for joy about or call home about. So what did I hold on to? More collectible than anything else for both of these bills. I love me some star notes. Like I said when I came across it earlier, I would have liked to see it with a broken ladder, but hey, it is what it is. I would have really liked to see a radar note on this Trinary 5 on the bottom here. But hey, I still like a little something to add to the collection, but I would have liked to see something really error-wise. So hopefully better luck next time. Let me know what you've come across in your bill and coin searches in the comments below. And otherwise, much love. Thank you for being a money lover like me, and I will see you in the next video.